Hello Aquarius, this is a general reading for the 22nd until the 28th. Thank you for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, tap the button, hit the bell, for I do upload weekly and there are always different types of readings. So I don't just stick to one kind. And also, this is in regards to the Pisces season. So what is Pisces season and what's coming in for Aquarius? Pisces season is about the dream state, intuition, and really trusting yourself at this time in regards to your intuitive self. And this is, spending time around water, Aquarius. This is a really good time to take a bath, take a shower, walk along the beach. If you're in snow, bring some snow in and melt it and really play with that. Water is really beneficial at this time. It's very intuitive connection. And spending time alone, Aquarius, is really beneficial during Pisces season. So resting, meditation. It's not really a time of action, but a time of self-reflection, because then we go into Aries season, and Aries season is when we take action. So don't allow yourself to burn out, but rather take a time out for yourself and really use your imagination during this season. So Pisces is about the unseen world and the subconscious mind. That is the spiritual and the physical realm. And it's just very important not to get lost in illusions, fantasy, and escapism. Let's see what the spirit guides. Here, what we have coming out. The first card out for you is time for a, a deep dive. And use your mind wisely. This is beautiful. So we have the card of 6, and then we have the card of 47, which comes down to an 11. 11 is a master number, which comes down to a 2. So you're to master your mind right now and use it in a creative way, because that's what the card is saying. So this is, how are you using your mind? So are you going to really take a deep dive? Like I said, Aquarius, it's a time for you to really take that dive in. Doing shadow work, self-reflection, really going within and seeing, how are you using your mind? Is your mind taking the better of you? Are you running on old behavior, old mindset? Are you using your mind in a way to where it can empower you, to where you can raise your consciousness? How are you using your mind right now? It's really time for you to self-reflect on the things you tell yourself, on the stories that you keep telling yourself again and again and again too. So it's really about a time to really going within so you can see the beauty within you too. It's the swan. The swan card talks about that. Talks about really seeing your own beauty and not really seeing yourself as someone who is, in another way. So it's like, how do you see yourself? What self-talk do you give yourself with this card? Are you graceful with yourself? Are you, are you harsh on yourself? What are you thinking at this time? What are your thoughts telling you about yourself right now? It's time for you to really dive in with this card and really acknowledge and be aware of the thoughts that you're telling yourself, and that the treasure that is also within you. You just have to shift your thinking. So, and it takes, doing shadow work. Nobody can do this work for you, Aquarius. So let's see with the moon card. Let's see the card that wants to come out. Okay, let's go here. And we have resistance. So are you resisting changing your reality? Whatever you resist persists. This is when we're resisting change, when we're hanging so tight to what? To an old way of thinking, to an old way of being, resisting really having that shift. There's a resistance here to your self-growth. 25 is that mastery. And then we have the card 9, completion is assessing. I'm going to go directly to the book with this. This is a brand new deck for me, but with that resistance card, it's really asking for you to really recognize that. Recognize whatever that you're resisting. You must look at it, because that is the thing that needs to change here. So this is the thing that you want to dive deep on with that great resistance, because here it's saying it's about doing something that feels resistance. So all forms of procrastination. So are you procrastinating in doing your shadow work? Are you procrastinating in writing that book? Are you procrastinating? What are you procrastinating? Are you procrastinating in raising your vibration, in really accessing all the information that the universe has for you? With the assessing card here, it says it's time to assess your current position. You must make sure your blind spots are revealed and that you're honest with others and yourself. Sometimes the hard decision is the best decision. You should be able to assess and move quickly based on that assessment. Wow, this is beautiful, because this is, you've begun your journey, and now it is time to assess where you are and what to do next, and that is to take a deep dive. You see that? So this is like seeing things through a different lens. Again, I'm really picking that up here for you guys, and it says that also in the book. And it says here, sometimes we feel we have gone too far to turn around, so we settle on a journey and destination that doesn't really suit us or satisfy us. However, if we had just had the same courage, so hang on a second, it says you could have reassessed as we went and perhaps ended up somewhere else better. Now is the time to look carefully at all aspects of your life, especially the areas in which you have set some intentions or goals. Ask yourself if you still want these things. Do I still want the same end result? If the answer is no, ask yourself what you can do to maintain momentum and head toward what you now desire. This is beautiful. Again, taking a dive deep. Why do you want what you want, and where is the resistance in you having it? What is your mind telling you? This is so beautiful. So you are to really complete an old way, an old cycle. But the only way to do that is to bring balance and harmony, and to go within and dive into that, to that thing that you are resisting. Let's go with the Oracle of 7, and let's see what message wants to come out. I will also clarify with the Muse Tarot for all of these, and let's see. Look at the card that wants to come up. Okay, let it go. I love this card. So the card, and into me I see, again, you are really to dive in, Aquarius. 8, ever going cycles. It is, you know, we learn, we move on, we learn, we move on. It's never ending. We came here for all the lessons, right? And into me, I see is everyone is a reflection of you. So really look at what is being reflected back to you, because it's showing you parts of you that you're to dive into, so you can really break through this into you, I see, and let it go. Hello, it's like let go of the resistance of your thoughts. Let go of the resistance of you wanting to hang on to an old behavior, into an old way. Really look at what the universe is showing you. Really look at what is being offered to you, so you can see where your resistance is, because it's such a beautiful card. When the card says this is about forgiving yourself, this is a place where you forgive others, this is a place where you heal old resentments, old wounds, old hurts, and what was reflected back to you. This is when you become responsible for your own life and really see that everything came to you, so you can see aspects of yourself where you're in resistance of changing, and it's asking you to let it go so you can really break through the resistance and move forward. So let's see with the Muse card, the cards that want to come out. The Tower. Okay, Aquarius, there's an old foundation. There's old parts of you that really is asking you to let it go. Again, the Tower card comes up because your way of thinking is not in alignment with where you want to go. And this is saying the universe is coming in. The universe will bring you people and take them away. Why is that? Because everyone is a mere reflection of you, or a foundation, a marriage, a relationship. Faulty foundations, a way that you are showing up, which is not based on the foundation that the universe wants to align you with. You're running on old programming, and it's asking you to allow the Tower. The Tower is an epiphany. The Tower is saying, you know, the universe is working for you. It's helping you crumble the old mindset. Look at that. Allow it to drop, and allow yourself to just free yourself from that bondage of the past. And this is in regards to what? Your safety, your security. Take a dive into the feminine. You know, where within you do you not feel safe? Where within you do you feel like that you don't, that something's going to be taken away from you? Taking a deep dive. This would be really going within and doing that sacral chakra work within the feminine. So if there's any healing around your sister, your mother, your friends, whatever that is too, it is really beneficial for you to do that. What do you say yourself in regards to your safety and your security? The Tower is the foundation that falls when it is in regards to our safety and to our security. and then the things that we tell ourselves. So this is saying, you know, really realize where you feel threatened within yourself, into really allowing things to drop. Let's see with the assessing card, the card that wants to come out. Yeah, 10 of Wands. I'm sorry. Yeah, 10 of Wands. And this is saying, you know, you've carried the burdens long enough. There's been a resistance of letting go of the things you've carried. You know, there's one vase to carry, and you're like overseeing all the other people's 10 vases. You don't need to. Look up and walk away. Everybody else is carrying their own stuff. You don't need to carry what other people have taught you, their belief systems, their troubles, you needing to fix them, you needing to be there. It's like, stop. You don't need to do that. The first person that you're to care for, that resistance, sometimes we do things for other people because we're resisting looking at ourselves, taking a deep dive within ourselves. And this is saying it's time for you to really access that new information so you can really see things from a different telescope. Here with the Let It Go card, we have the Two of Cups, the Two of Emotions, and then I have the Hierophant. Wow. So this is really saying what you want to let go of is all the stuff that you experience within your relationships. Again, if you're in a relationship right now and you are behaving in the same old manner, it's asking you to let go of that. Stop resisting it, because this is about divine union. This is two people coming together. But if you're trying to come to this from an old foundation and you're carrying this old belief, it's asking you to drop it. This is what I'm getting most. Drop the old way of being. Into you I see. The Hierophant is about raising your vibration. It's about learning about higher consciousness. It's also a card of commitment. So your commitment isn't just to a relationship. When we make a commitment to a relationship, you're making a commitment in showing up different. So if you're showing up in the same manner in this new relationship, what is this relationship reflecting back to you? Are you making a commitment to changing and to raising your vibration because things are being reflected back to you in where you are within a commitment with you in the higher realms? Or, you know, how are you showing up for your commitments? Are you still hanging so tightly? The last card out, we have the Ten of Cups. This is so beautiful. This is possible. The joy, the family, the life, the happiness, having all, whatever that 10 of Cups is for you, whatever you want to celebrate, whether it's a family, whether it's marriage, whether it's a home, whether it's travel, whatever this is for you. But I'm seeing it's all about commitments. But first you have to really transmute these energies and don't have the resistance. You know, are you fearing commitment again? So there's a lot of information here for you to ponder and self-reflect on this week, so you can really have this epiphany, this breakthrough when it comes in regards to your security, the shit that you're carrying, in regards to family, home, relationships, and other people, and how you see relationships, and how each one that you have had a commitment to has really reflected back to you. So let's close you out with a Making Magic card. If you're not a subscriber, tap the button, hit the bell, and whoa. And Perseverance is the card that comes out, and it says the motivation to keep going despite the odds. Yeah, absolutely. You want to keep going because look at what's available. The Ten of Cups. I mean, union with another, with yourself. You just want to let go the way you used to see yourself in relationships and persevere. You're almost there. Just dive in and use your mind wisely. Sending you much love, much light. Until next time, namaste.